Probably you're hearing me right now. As always, let me know how the music is. Let me know how my volume is. Is there any audio clipping? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Just, let me know. Keep me posted. It should be okay. We tested a very similar setup to this yesterday, but yeah, just let me know how everything's balanced. All right, and now we're going live. Okay, here we go. So, some people are discussing bulk up Grimmsnarl. I think that's a super cool idea. I like it. We might do it at another time. Unfortunately, today is not the day for bulk up Grimmsnarl. But, yeah, it's a fun idea. What we're doing today, so I'm going to be honest, guys, as if anyone who joined for the stream last night would know, I'm sick. I'm still sick. Honestly, really not feeling well. Yeah, pretty unwell. So might be a bit of a shorter stream today, depending on how we're feeling. Depending on how I'm feeling. And I didn't want to do anything hard today. I wasn't feeling like a really intense stream. I wasn't feeling like doing anything difficult. So I just thought, let's just use screens and slap on some strong Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the stream if you're enjoying, as always, or if you're here already, I'm guessing you're going to enjoy it. So yeah, we are. What was I gonna say? Yeah, let's just get right into it. I really like Grimmsnarl. We've been using it with the Farigiraf, and it's been super good. So I thought let's just put that on some teams. Pretty much all there is to it. Okay. So there are a couple things I wanted to try. I think I generally like Great Tuska support. I've been really wanting to try Kyurem. DD, Icicle Spear, Scale Shot, Terra Blast with Terra Blast Fire. This just seems like a super busted set, so I wanted to give it a go. And yeah, that's kind of the main thing there is going on. What else? Wanted to try Iron Valiant with booster attack. I just feel like that's a super cool set. Shadow Sneak. White Ghost. This just seems fun. Could potentially swap out Knockoff. Look, we need a Fairy Resist, and we could use a Stall Breaker, so we can go with like a Metal Coat, Goldengo. And then for the last, we probably, let's see what we lose to. Is to Fire types. I'm just kind of throwing stuff on. As I said, I just don't really have the energy today to do like a whole like really in-depth analysis, unfortunately. Welcome, Pish, to Bugcatcher. Thank you. So let's see, what do we lose to? Fire types, yeah, we get cooked by fire types. It's not like horrible, we only have one weakness, but it's not good. Poison, Toxic Spikes are super rough. Ground types are rough. Maybe I'm rethinking this Goldengo. I'm starting to think maybe we go with like a Petrant instead. Like Nasty Plot Petrant has been so good for us so many times that it's really worth considering. Especially since Kyurem can like blast, can gambit. We still lose to fire types. And we still lose to ground types though. Darkrai is rough. DOS is not super rough. It's kind of rough. Definitely a booster speed Tusk kind of situation here. I thought something more creative was being built, not gonna lie. Well, there's light clay on the thumbnail. I put the light clay there to let you guys know that nothing crazy would be happening. I got 1700 for the first time in Natex with bulky Mega Alt. So glad that happened. Congratulations. Got the inspiration from your team to build one. Awesome. Yeah, Mega Altaria, bulky Mega Altaria is actually so good in Natex. Roost Hyper Voice Flamethrower Filler, so good. Garganacle's kind of annoying. Yeah, Garganacle's a little bit annoying. Thank you very much, Chorley Cakes, for the 10 pounds, saying get yourself a full restore, Pink. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, Iron Moth. We already know that's a problem. We'll write down fire types, I guess. Oh, Iron Moth. Honestly, Cerulege. Well, Cerulege low-key isn't a problem. Actually. Yeah, let's see here. Iron Valiant we're kind of okay against that. We're okay against Wellspring. We're okay with Raging Bolt. I'm rethinking knockoff on Iron Valiant. I'm starting to think I don't really need that. I wonder what I'd go instead, though. You know what the tough thing is, though? I really want to put a Wellspring on here. We could go Iron Moth Wellspring over Petron, and that would kind of work. No, then we lose to Zamazenta. And if we go Wellspring here, then we have no fire resist, which is pretty bad. Yeah, it's not so good. Why is Cinderace on the list when you have Great Tusk and Petron? That's fair. Should probably take it off. It's not that big of an issue, is it? Like, running Veil, like, running screens without Wellspring just feels like such an L, because it's a Wellspring, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kyurem Wellspring is, like, a really solid breaking core here. So I feel like probably the most expendable Pokemon in this scenario has got to be Iron Valiant. But then it is also our dragon. No, we have Grimmsnarl for that, so... Here to add completely invalid criticism to say that Tinglu is a problem. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gotta have somebody do it. Yeah, I think Iron Valiant's the one that's got to go if we want to make this idea work. That's sad. We can maybe try to bring back iVal later. But this seems fine, so let's make a new we lose to list. So it's still fire types. Specifically Iron Moth. Darkrai's still a nightmare. Might just be a Dragonite kind of situation. I was 1,300 yesterday and dropped to 1,100. That's rough. Maya Pink, you were just discussing Physical Valiant yesterday. Did you get around the contact issue? I mean, no, you still have to run contact moves. I always like Booster Energy SD Physical Valiant. What about Gmold? Doesn't help with the fire problem. I love Gmold, but it's not really the move here. Fire, Darkrai, anything else? Garg is still annoying. Garg kind of... We'll have sub on Wellspring, because that'll help, but... What are stall packs running these days? Oops, let's not click that. Let's go into... What are stall teams running these days? Toxic. Recover, P-Jab, Haze. Spit F. Okay. We can handle that. What team style does a Specs Hydrapple live on? Balance, I guess. Maybe bulky offense. Generally, Life Orb, I think, is better on Hydrapple. Specs is not great. AV Hydrapple's kind of fun too. You see that around sometimes. Gold. Gold is a little iffy. We need Prio as well. Feels like it's shaping up to be a Dragonite. I'm not really seeing a way out of that. Goes with the physical spam well also. I don't think there's any issue with just throwing on a Dragonite here. It feels like the play. The hope is that the Kyurem Wellspring core is going to help us break stall. We'll see how that works out, but that's the theory. Could go to Roost or to Ice Spinner, that is the question. I feel like we can Roost here. Weakness policy could be interesting on Petron. I think I'm most inclined to go Air Balloon. Make Toxic a little weird though. Somebody's saying maybe Scizor could work. Doesn't resist fire is the problem. We had no fire resist. Let's just go steel on this. I think it's fine. Oh yeah, also, yeah, Scizor doesn't resist dark. I kind of glossed over that. Didn't realize, but yeah, that's not a thing. Okay, we're going greedy on Kyurem for sure. Adamant nature, always. We'll go, do we want to go weakness policy? Let's just go leftovers and we can see how we feel. Maybe we try an offense when the sun go Terra Ghost, Shadow Ball. Get that power boost. See how we can change and see how we feel about that later. Actually, well, no, I'm thinking we don't on second thought. On second thought, I'm thinking we just go with the normal fairy because Dragapult. Yeah, NP, Shadow Ball, Malignant Chain, and just recover is fine. I'm gonna go with just the speedy max HP set, which I think is best for these kinds of teams. And then we'll go, yeah, Wellspring, go SD, Ivy, Cudgel, Horn Leech, and Substitute. Now a big question is, what is the nature? Do we go greedy adamant, or do we go probably jolly? Is just the smart move here, and if we're having issues with stall, we can come back to that and discuss. We'll go Terra normal on this guy. Nothing crazy here. Seems good. Let's run it. Nose blow warning. Cover your ears if you're using this to sleep, I guess. Trying to make that not too loud. Hopefully that didn't disturb you guys. Remember to like the stream if you're enjoying. Snarling on it, grim style. A grim style, yep. Pretty much. Specs Petrunt, yes, absolutely. No, I'm kidding. Weakness policy. Okay, we immediately face stall. Alright, so we get to test this. So that's probably good. Alright. So the plan in this matchup is basically to force a Terra with Wellspring. So we can start off with that. We'll sub here, see what they want to do. Okay, let's SD right off the bat. Pax comes in. Let's Cudgel, Scout for Baneful. See what kind of set they are. Okay, we got, unfortunately, a defensive P-Jab Pax, which is kind of worst case scenario. Let's Horn Leech here. And hopefully not get immediately P-Jab poisoned is the plan. Let's see. We get immediately P-Jab poisoned, dude. Come on. We can Ivy Cudgel, but that's worst case scenario. Oh, it's got... Dude, all we needed to do was not get, like, that instantly happening to us. We Cudgel here. I mean, yeah, that just super, super sucks. Because we needed this to force the Terra on Dozo, and now Dozo does not have to Terra. We're going to Cudgel again here. They should go into Corv. But that's super, super annoying. We just got totally screwed over by RNG. Okay, and they just stay in. I'll Horn Leech here. It's not going to do anything else this game. Maybe get some good damage off. Let's see. They're going to click Crunch and finish us off. Okay. Yeah, so instantly just horrible RNG ruining us. Let's Nasty. They should rest here. Okay, they go hard and Talk Specs. We can Shadow Ball this. There's a chance Nasty Plot Petrunt can maybe kind of do something in this game. Okay, they're PP stalling, which is smart, because the Claude is going to be their answer. But yeah, that poison, I can't express how much that instant poison sucked. Like, that was so bad. Like, such a worst case scenario situation. Let's go Tusk here. Get rocks on the field. going to help us pressure Dozo. Our plan now is Kyurem. That's really all we can do. It's basically our only hope. We can go Petulant on this. Hopefully they don't get up rocks here. Okay, they don't. We're going to go for Malignant Chain. We want this to just get hit hard instantly. We really don't want this thing to get up Stealth Rock for free, because our game plan is now Kyurem. So, alright, let me throw off a Nasty Plot if they want to do this. Then we can get in Kyurem on the Clodsire, is the plan. Okay, Infestation is really weird. I don't think you might stay in here. Let's Nasty Plot again, and then let's go Kyurem on the hopeful switch to Claude. Okay, we got that at least. I mean, it's hard to say what we can really do here. I think we just Scale Shot. Okay, they go into Corviknight instantly, which is kind of a weird one. Didn't honestly see that coming. Any chance we can kill with Icicle Speed? That Scale Shot actually did a ton. That Scale Shot did hit 5 times, and that did 6%, so that did 30. So this is a Spadef Corv, so this Corv has 0 bulk. We still don't kill. We could Terra Blast Fire and kill. Is that worth it? Probably. I think we have to take what we can get. That'll at least keep our hazards on the field. So, okay, Corv down. That's something. And I don't think we would have found a better opportunity at Terra. So, I don't really know what this thing's going to do. Probably just click Knockoff, if I had to guess. Which we don't really want to deal with that. Let's go Petulant. Yeah, there's the knockoff. Actually, let's throw off a Malignant Chain. As I said, we really don't want this to ever get Stealth Rock for free. And I feel like this is probably their rocker. So let's throw off a Malignant Chain. They do stay in, which is good. So that's going to help us chip this down for Kyurem, is the big thing. They do get off the Stealth Rock, unfortunately. I'm going to recover. Actually, no, I'm going to click Malignant Chain again. They might stay in. Okay, it's fine. We can heal up on this Toxapex. But yeah, we really want to keep that Clefable low, because now if we go into Tusk and Rapid Spin, right, that Clefable's still going to be weakened. It's still going to be chipped. And that's a super big deal. Okay, let's Nasty Plot here. It says this is Subtect Spite. What do you... Oh, the Corv. Okay. Yeah, let's recover again. Just keep ourselves healthy. I'll throw off a Shadow Ball here, because they seem weirdly willing to let this Toxapex take hits. And I still don't know what the last... I'm guessing Recover is probably the last move. Let's Nasty Plot again. Okay, Claude comes in. We don't really want to eat an EQ here. I think we can just go hard Tusk. We get P-Jab, we don't get poisoned. Obviously, that's good news. Let's, I kind of want a Headlong Rush here almost. I think nothing really switches in well. Let's honestly Headlong Rush. Okay, beautiful. That is such a big Headlong. Like, I cannot express how big of a deal that is. That Clefable's going to probably die here. I think there's a chance it clicks Terra Ghost. I want to Ice Spinner for that chance, because I feel like they're going to think I'm going to get really greedy. Okay, unfortunately, we got Sticky Barbed. I just realized we got Sticky Barbed. That's really bad. So this game just, we're now under a lot more pressure than we were a second ago. The Sticky Barb, yeah, oh, it doesn't tell, it's weird that it doesn't tell you get hit by it until, I'm just worried, because if they Terra Ghost here, we lose. I'm going to Ice Spinner. Okay, they went Toxapex. Let's just rock up as they Baneful here, and then we'll spin next turn. Yeah, okay, we'll spin here. We've got to get rid of these rock. The good news is Clefable is not... I think our Grimmsnarl outspeeds, right? Grimmsnarl outspeed Clefable? Let's see. Oh, it's a tie. I hate that. Let's put 8 speed on Grimmsnarl so this never happens again. Yeah. Okay, well... let's rock up here on the Baneful, and then, okay, and we just die. Cool. Okay. It's the Fizz Def Pex we're dealing with. All right. I'm trying to think if there's any like way out of this. I think we can go Dragonite and DD is probably the best play here. And we can EQ here. No, I know I already have rocks. There were other reasons behind doing what I did there. Let's go Petrant. Oh my gosh, you stayed in to click P-Jab. That's a super weird play. Okay, let's Nasty Plot, I guess. Let me Nasty Plot again. And then we'll switch in Kyurem, hopefully, on the Claude. Let's go Kyurem. I mean, yeah, like this is, we're in serious trouble here. I think they'll click Spike. So let's go Kyurem. Okay, they do indeed click Spike. And I think the play is to Dragon Dance here. I think the play is to Dragon Dance here. They go Pex. We have to hope we don't get P-Jab poisoned immediately. Again, is pretty much the play. So we Scale Shot. Imagine if this Dozo was like Terra Dragon, though. You see, when we miss and we... Okay, but Kyurem, buddy, we've got to do better than that. We've absolutely got to do better than that, Kyurem. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Can we get 5 hits? 4, 5. Do not get poisoned here, Kyurem. Do not get poisoned here. You cannot get poisoned here. You immediately... Dude, what the... Like, I guess, dude. Okay, so yeah. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you get poison jabbed instantly against Pex every time, you're not going to win that game. I think I played that really well, and we just got screwed over. Had that Wellspring not immediately gotten poisoned, we would have been able to force the Dozo to Terra, and that would have been huge, because then it would guarantee die to Kyurem, and then we would have been in a spot to sweep with Kyurem. So, but yeah, we just got, instead we got horrible luck every step of the way. And yeah, nothing really else to say about that. We got horrible luck absolutely every step of the way. And in start with a nice stall loss from horrible RNG. So, cool. Missing Scale Shots too. Like, that was so effing dumb, dude. Okay, well, new game. Let's try to reset. Obviously, that super sucked, but let's try to reset. Make Q Terra Blast. We could try that. We could consider that. Okay, we don't want to get Bullet Punched here. Let's go into Tusk. They're going to LO Bullet Punch. Interesting. Let's just get up Stealth Rock here. Looks really good. Okay, Dio. We don't want to get Psycho boosted. We can go into Grimmsnarl here. I imagine this is screens as well. Yeah, that's fine. Do we want a Light Screen or Reflect first? I think we want Light Screen. Okay, they taunt us. Interesting. We really don't want to get Psycho boosted. I'm worried they're just going to go into Scizor here. We can Spirit Break. Okay, they just set up rocks. That's irritating. I think Tusk actually lives a Psycho boost here, thanks to all these effects we've put on. So let's go into Tusk. See if we can remove those hazards. Kyurem does not get Roost in Gen 9, right? That's correct. Yeah. Okay, Saraledge comes in. They have a Reflect, we do not, so that's not a great situation for us. That was a bad turn for us. If we'd stayed in Spirit Broke again, they would have been in a horrible spot there. No, never mind. They had another turn taunt. They would have been a fine spot. Yeah, I didn't think they'd taunt a Grimmsnarl like that, because it's like, it's going to get up one screen. I wish we'd clicked Reflect first, but I just didn't, I really didn't think they'd do that. Reflect was the more important one, so I wanted to have it last a turn longer, but I did not think they'd just throw out a taunt like that. I think we have to go Grimmsnarl here. And oh my gosh, they instantly Terra Ghost. That's quite the commitment. So I'm kind of happy they did that. I'm going to Reflect here for sure. No question about that. And that did 1 billion. Why did that do so much to Grimmsnarl? How did, like... Did it... Okay, so that was just a good roll. Or a pretty middle-of-the-road roll on Adamax. Okay, I see. Wow, alright, that's scary. Could go Petron here. Do we need Petron for anything else? Not crucial. So I think Petron is probably the play. Should be able to live Shadow Sneaks here. Okay. And we do just want a Shadow Ball here for sure. Let's see what they go for. Poltergeist and they miss. Beautiful. We love that. Yeah. I think their Bitterblade killed. So I don't really know what they were doing poltergeisting. Maybe make Grim Taunt? No. Nope, not gonna do that. Never gonna do that. Like, you've got to be Light Screen last. I don't think you're Mono Reflect. So I'm gonna go Tusk so we can spin. Like, surely you're not, right? You're not. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we can Rapid Spin here. Unless they want to... No, they've already Terra'd. So we're good to get hazards off the field now. That's huge. I'm inclined to just Headlong Rush here. Okay, Latias comes in. Alright, so this is... What was Reflect 6 turns? Okay. This is a situation where we go Grimmsnarl. And honestly, I think we Parting Shot, because I'm thinking this should just click. This should just click like Aura Sphere here, or Draining Kiss. We can kind of see what it has. Either way, Petron can tank that easily. Okay, they just Calm Mind again. Surprised to see that. Really surprised to see that. Okay, let's go back into Grimmsnarl then. We should still be fine. Light Screen here. I'm really surprised they were fine with letting Grimmsnarl set up screens, but okay, we can Parting Shot here. Or let's test. Let's look at how much Kyurem is taking. Those Reflect two turns left, dude. That's not good. I think we Parting Shot into Q. I think that's all we can do. Okay, they go for the Stored. I think we have to click Icicle Spear here. It's going to be Weakness Policy probably, but then we can finish off with Dragonite Extreme Speed, hopefully. Okay, we get the nice 4 hits because Kyurem's like that. So this is, I think that's bold max damage. Because 4 hits should have done, yeah, it did like 12. So this is bold max. Yeah. Can Dragonite kill? It can't. Cool, dude. Okay, how much is Latias doing to us is another good question. Stored Power's killing. Okay, so... How much can it do to Dragonite? Can't kill. So I think that's the key. We go D-Knight, we probably DD, then hit it. We could sack, we don't need to sack Kyurem, we could sack Petron, trying to think if that's more, like that's a better play. Honestly don't think so. I think we just let the Kyurem go. I think that's fine. I think we Terra Normal in case of like Draining Kiss. So it does 0. Okay, they do just Stored, and now we can kill with Extreme Speed. Barring any completely unforeseen total BS, we should be able to kill with Extreme Speed here. Okay, there's the extreme speed kill. That's good news, obviously. Scizor comes in. I don't really think we want to let this go down. I think we go Tusk here, save the extreme speed for later. And this is a good, just a nice headlong rush moment, I would say. Because I could very much see us winning this game with Dragonite. Yeah, like, I get the taunt would have been good this game on Grimmsnarl, but, well, like, not really even, though. Not really, honestly. I don't think I would have used taunt this game, because it would have just been like, hey, Latios, come kill me. All right, should be Horn Leech is the unfortunate part, but not really anything I can do about that. I think we do just have to let the Tusk die. There is the Horn Leech. Unfortunate. Can Dragonite kill you with extreme speed? No. So what I think we do is, I think we go Grimmsnarl, then we DD with Dragonite. Because Dragonite should be able to live this after with screens up, right? Yeah. Oops. Yeah, so whoops. I don't know. What am I calcing, bro? Okay, let's go Grimmsnarl, set up the Reflect, excuse me. Then we go Dragonite DD. Okay, they wanted to go Dio. That's fine. I think we just Spirit Break to start. Get this thing chipped into Dragonite range. Let's Spirit Break once more. And now we can actually play with this a little bit, kind of just like keep it on the field. Burn some of their turns. Actually, now we kind of can't. Oh, we can switch around. I think that's the plan. Let's go Dragonite here. How many turns of Reflect? They have 4 turns. Yeah, we want to stall this. It's DD here. And go Petrant now. Okay, that makes sense. Foe's light screen has too many turns. Yeah, this is kind of bad. I think we... SD. I think our play is to recover. And then we can Shadow Ball, I guess. Let's Reflect. Yeah, they still got turn. We did not time these screen turns well. Oh, we can actually, or we could sack Grimmsnarl here, then go Ogerpon. I think that's the better play. Yeah, I think that's the better play. Okay, they didn't predict it. That's good. Go into this and click Ivy Cudgel now, for sure. They didn't even... That's weird. Actually, it's not that weird, because I guess they want to set up with their Dragonite. Okay, we see no boots, which is interesting. How much is our Dragonite doing to that Wellspring of theirs? Not a good chance to KO. Okay. I think our play is to just Ivy Cudgel. DD comes out. I think we just Ivy Cudgel again. If we get a critical hit, that'd be cool too. Okay, we do see Extreme Speed come out. Obviously bad news. Does Earthquake from Dragonite kill us here? It does, unfortunately. Do we have to count on that 1.6% chance to kill their Wellspring? Or 6.3? There's a chance they E-speed again here or don't. I think it's more likely they throw and they make a throw here and don't EQ. Yeah, beautiful. So now we have a much higher chance because we have the chance to kill and the chance to win the speed tie. They should have clicked EQ there. If they don't have it, that'd be super cool also. Let's check our Petch Run here and see if there's a chance we could, like... No, we don't want to recover here. We do just want to Malignant Chain. Yeah, so they should have clicked that last turn. Absolutely, they should have clicked that last turn. Okay, we Malignant Chain here, no question about it. Okay, they throw off the knockoff. No, the order I don't think matters. Actually, no, order does matter. We go Dragonite first, because if they Horn Leech and outspeed, then we wouldn't have a chance to kill. So yeah, Dragonite first, extreme speed, let's see. There's the critical hit chance, and there's like probably around a 10%. Okay, now it's telling me a different calc. Now it's telling me 12.1, 12.5% chance to KO. So that's weird, but whatever, I suppose. There's also a chance it's Greedy Adamant on screens. You definitely see that happen. Remember to like the stream if you're enjoying intense gaming like this. Okay, we do not get the kill. They do just take us out with an Ivy Cudgel. Let's see. Let's see if we can... I feel like we deserve this. I think we deserve this, but let's see. We get the tie. Ladies and gentlemen, GG. Were you Ada? But okay, they weren't going to tell us. All right, we get the tie. Maybe it was a tie, maybe it wasn't, but I'm happy with that outcome, obviously. I think we misplayed our screen's turns timing. Like, it just always worked poorly for us. Okay, we got another stall team. I'm kind of glad I get this chance to rematch. It's once again the Wellspring plan. Let's kick it off with the Wellspring. It should be pretty easy this game to force Dozo to Terra, I imagine. Let's sub up. Okay, Gliscor not going for tech this time. Aggressive Toxic, fair enough. Let's SD. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break as they decide what they want to do. All right, I'm back. And they're going into Corviknight, which is kind of weird. Let's just Ivy Cudgel this, obviously. I don't think anyone's surprised by that decision. And, okay, let's Horn Leech. Let's see what they want to do. Could be they just don't. Okay, yeah, there's the Terra Grass. Beautiful. So now our Kyurem beats this. That's what we're aiming for. We do see boots as well, so that's good to know. If we could chip the Garg, that'd be excellent. That'd be really excellent. I would go like Terra Blast Ground or something maybe on this. D-Knight, unfortunately, no better equipped to handle the Dozo than it was before. This is a decent opportunity just to go into Tusk. I think should be fine. Should take 0 from Body Press. Avalanche comes out slightly harder to deal with. We can get our Stealth Rock on the field here. Could go into Corviknight. Definitely possible. Okay, just Gliscor. Fair enough. I think probably we go Petrarunt on this. I don't think we want to let this get out of hand. And I'm honestly, I'm okay to Nasty Plot here. We unfortunately keep running into Clodsire, because Nasty Plot Petrarunt is actually not bad against Stall. But if you keep running into Clodsire, it's really bad against Stall. Yeah, if we can get Kyurem in, the plan is to get Kyurem in and just click Icicle Spear, basically. Let's Shadow Ball this and just kind of see what spread we're dealing with. Okay, so it's just, yeah, we can do this a couple times. We could theoretically stall out its Earthquakes, like a lot of them. Okay, they go into Garg. That's actually huge. I'd really like Chip on this. Okay, they do heal up. Makes sense. It's Nasty Blood again. I think I'm down to go into Wellspring here. Might end up getting point. Hopefully not. I feel like it's kind of obvious. Let's maybe go for a Shadow Ball. Oh, they go Blissey. That's interesting. Okay. Here, I think I want to go into Tusk. Clodsire comes in. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can just Rapid Spin here. Corviknight comes in. Fair enough. Let's go Petrant. Okay, they do have Defog. Kind of rough, but makes sense. It's Nasty Blood. Hopefully we can bring out like a Claude or something. Okay, Gliscor comes in instantly. Interesting. I think let's Shadow Ball once just to see. Okay, Knockoff comes out. Now this is definitely a Kyurem moment. Okay, now I want to calc something earlier now, which is that +3, I believe we were Shadow Ball. How many Nasty Plots? Nasty Plot, Nasty Plot. 1. Yeah, +3. So, and how much did we do to the Garg with Shadow Ball? We did 25. Ooh, I'm worried that's going to be Fizz Def. But let's see. Let's see. So, Petrant. Oops, Garg. Shadow Ball. Okay, no, 25. That indicates Spadef. So we definitely just throw off an Icicle Spear here. No question about it. That's always our play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. I think we go for another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do see the Recover come out. I think we just keep clicking this. 1. Okay, Critical Hit. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Salt Cure is going to be a pain, but I don't think there's any like way around this Salt Cure being a pain. So I think we keep doing this. Okay, they do eventually Salt Cure. I think I click it again. They might protect here. They go into Corviknight. Interesting. And they're thinking they live. I think this is where we Terra Blast Fire. Hold on. How much did that Icicle Spear do? We hit 5 times and we did 50. Actually, so we're not quite killing. Yeah, because that Corviknight, that indicates max defense Corv. So probably not Tecton Garg, which is good to know. Yeah, and our Kyurem cannot quite kill this Corviknight here. It's not likely to, which is rough. I think I want to go Tusk here, just to keep the pressure going. Get rocks up. We can see if this Corv is like Brave Bird or not. It's also good info. Or if it's Body Press, we might get that info. Interesting Garg. Totally clicking headlong here. Okay, they go back in court. Makes sense. I think I want to go Wellspring. Brave Bird here would just kill us, which is not great. Probably should have thought this through a little bit more, because this isn't really that good of a situation. I think if they have... They might have Body Press. They might have Brave Bird. Let's just scout what they have. Yeah, that was good opportunity on their part to heal up Garg. Okay, so probably not Brave Bird. I think they would have clicked it. If they go Dozo, I think we click Cudgel with a chip. Let's Cudgel this, just like right off the bat. I'll click it again. Dozo comes in. See, this is totally fine. I'm okay with chipping this. do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, there's the sleep coming out. Let's just keep clicking. Okay. They will probably wake up and kill us here. Let's this is so tough, dude. So we can go Tusk, I guess. It's probably our best move. They don't have sleep talk, which is good info. Probably curse last. Yeah, there's the curse. Let's rock up. Probably they should go Corviknight here, but we'll see. Yeah, they do just go Corviknight. Makes sense. Just Kyurem doing a Dozo. Likely to KO if we get the 5 hit. Let's Ice Spinner, see if they want to U-turn again as we rock up. Might be like Protect or something dumb last year, like Spite. That'd be good to know. Gliscor comes in. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's Ice Spinner. Okay, they go for Toxic. I think we bring in Kyurem here. If they catch it, they catch it. Let's see. Corviknight comes in hard. Interesting. I think we Terra and just Terra Blast this thing. Let's see what they have. Let's see what they got. Iron Head. Oh, that's best case scenario. We can... I think Icicle Spear is a guaranteed kill here, isn't it? Not quite. Yeah, so let's just Terra Blast again. I think we're in really good shape here. I think we're in really good shape. Guard comes in. There's no way this thing is surviving this encounter. You can just click Icicle Spear. Okay, down it goes. Let's see what they bring in next. Dozo, I don't believe kills with the body. They go Blissey. Makes sense. That's fair. You do not kill with a Seismic Toss, though. And Doze, I'm looking at the damages here. Blissey, how much are we doing with an Icicle Spear? Is 4 at +1 a guarantee kill? No. So we just click Icicle Spear twice. It's fine here. 3, 4, 5. Cool. T-Wave. And they miss. Beautiful. We take those. MB. Yeah, I mean, T-Wave, so dumb, dude. Like, this is what I hate about these teams. It's just like what percent of Bliss you're running T-Wave? 25, more than I thought, honestly. Maybe we should have DD'd. No, we shouldn't have DD'd there. Dozo comes in. Yeah, we click Icicle Spear. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we get 4 hit. We survive. GG. Okay. We got pretty lucky with the T-Wave miss. I'd really like healing, like on this current. I wonder if like Healing Wish, maybe we try to pack in an AM somewhere. TB Elect Q / TB Ground Q have both been kind of appealing options. We'll keep our eye on that. But that's how the stall, that's like the plan against stall force Wellspring Terra, win with Kyurem, but it just hadn't been. I think we do want Terra Blast Electric or Ground though, because that would have helped us a ton in that matchup. Let's start with Electric and just see how we kind of feel about it. Yeah, T-Wave nerf, yeah, that probably saved my skin there. I'm trying to think if we could have won without that happening. Probably not. I think we probably needed the T-Wave miss. Yeah. Remember to like the stream if you're enjoying. Take a swig of water here. Gotta stay hydrated when you're unwell. Very important. We've had a lot of very close games. 3 games in, but it's been an intense session. How's the Specs Petra versus the Gar? It's not Specs. Petra. Okay. HF. Let's see what we got here. Aatrod in the house. I'm inclined to just lead with Ogre Pawn because it does well into Aatrod and Treads. And then we can get Grimmsnarl on the field later. Seems fine. Let's just do that. Yeah, there's the Aatrod lead. Let's just click Horn Leech, see what this thing wants to do. Could Horn, depending on if it's Sash or not, we could Horn Leech then swap into Tusk is an idea. Could also be a hard switch to Kyurem on their part. If they do that, I think we just go hard Grimmsnarl. Bognor, thank you very much for the £2 donation, saying late to the stream, can you explain the plan, please? So what I was explaining was specifically the plan in the stall matchup, which is, you know what I think we can do? I think we can SD and sub up on this. I'm a greedy guy, and I don't regret that. Depending on the type of Iron Treads it is, we can maybe SD. Okay, we can't SD up on that. We can Horn Leech here, though, so it turned out okay, but I'm really tempted to just Terra Water and blow this thing up here. I kind of think we do it. You only live once, you know. And if they Terra Grass Energy Ball, I don't think they kill. Yeah, they don't kill. Yep, and Sledge Wave, cool. Okay, so you have to have CC to kill this. Moonblast is not doing it, so I think we can go Petrun here. And then, yeah, they CC, cool. I think I'll throw off a Shadow Ball. I don't think we Malignant Chain. I'm expecting gold to come in here. But yeah, no crazy Grimmsnarl set. Okay, we catch it perfectly. There's the Goldengo coming in. It's been going really well. I think I'm okay to just go into the Tusk here. Okay, awesome. We catch the Shadow Ball. Totally down to just click Headlong Rush here. We should outspeed everything at this point. Okay, down goes Grimmsnarl. Beautiful. And this, we outspeed, right? So that's really good. I'm trying to think if like we want to set up our own Stealth Rock. We want to... I think our own Stealth Rock is the best play. I don't think we really care that much that Stealth Rock is up on our side. Okay, we see Mixed Val come out, which is interesting. You don't see that every day. I think Petrunt is probably our win condition here. Kind of inclined to go Grimmsnarl to kick it off, get some screens up before we try. Alternatively, we could just go Petrunt, throw off a Malignant Chain right away. I think we get screens up first. Let's start with a light screen. Let's see, they do have knockoff, a little bit annoying. Let's go for Spirit Break here. Actually, they might Encore, which would be pretty annoying here. But Reflect's going to be useless with the number of turns. Okay, they okay, so that turned out to be kind of the most annoying outcome possible, but it happens. Let's just switch into Petulant right away. Okay, they go into Atrot. Let's Malignant Chain this. Let's see. Okay, AV in the house, and we don't get the... That's pretty bad, actually. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's actually really annoying. Let's Malignant Chain again and hope we get it. We don't get it again. This sucks, actually. Okay, we might be in trouble. Let's click Reflect here. And we're going to go Kyurem and do, like, Scale Shot stuff, probably. We can Spirit Break. Actually, we can go Kyurem and DD, and we should be fine. Let's see what they go for. Just knock off. Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually really annoying. I think we can DD again, though, and then be, like, super likely to kill Ival. Hopefully they might have Sucker, though, which would blow. I think we DD again. And then we just Icicle Spear here, I think. Is the most like... no, I think we Scale Shot. They might have Ice... I think we Icicle Spear. They Sucker. Please hit more than 2 here, Kyurem. Please hit more than 2. Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, Terra Steel, that's not good. How did we let this game get so far away from us? We were doing really well, and then I just, like, somehow completely lost control. Where did it go so wrong? I think it was just letting the Ival Encore us. We lost so much momentum there. I should have known it was just, like, this standard set. But Parting Shot would have been bad, too. No, there were a lot of... Maybe sacking the Tusk was bad. Maybe the early Terra on Wellspring was the issue. Maybe I should have just clicked Scale Shot Raw here. No, that wouldn't have really helped us. Maybe we just needed to save our Terra here. And I think letting all the hazards get up was bad. Should have played more aggressively around that. Maybe gotten in Wellspring when I anticipated the switch. It's fine. It is what it is. Throws are going to happen. Why do I have the feeling that Grimmsnarl is just doing nothing? I mean, we've been having kind of weird matchups for Grimmsnarl. Like that. Usually on HO, people don't run that Ival set, but it happens. Yeah, I don't know, that game. I guess I just should have kept Tusk around. It's probably the thing. Taking a while to find a game here for some reason. There we go. HF. Okay. We don't really want to set the combination. This does not actually seem like that fun of a matchup. We might be able to farm with Ogerpon here. I think I want to start with Grimmsnarl. Okay, they just lead with Scizor. That's sort of irritating. Let's go into Tusk on this. This should cover the knockoff and the Bullet Punch possibilities. Okay, and it's going to be a Bullet Punch. This should just be a switch into Sinistcha, so I think let's go back into Grimmsnarl. I can't imagine you staying and click it again. Cool. And here I think we reflect here. We have to reflect is the weird thing. Okay, I'm surprised to see them do that. I think I'm okay to Light Screen here, and then we Parting Shot. Hopefully, I'm worried about a burn happening. I think our best play is Kyurem, though. Let's DD and hope we just don't get burned instantly. And if we don't, we should be, like, in a really, really good spot. Let's see what they do. Shadow Ball. That's not worrisome. How much is Scizor taking from a Terra? I like how we, like, instantly switch Terra Blast Electric, and then we see this, but whatever. Let's just Icicle Spear. Okay, they're going to let the Sinistcha go down. Obviously, that's cool. Happy to see that. So we could Terra Electric Blast here. That could leave us potentially vulnerable to Dragonite in the late game. Terra into +2 doesn't... Yeah, I think we just Terra Blast Electric. I think that's the right move. Let's see what they do. They Bullet Punch, and that is banded. We've confirmed that that's banded. I think, do we DD again here? I think we... Dragonite could be extreme speed Terra normal, which could threaten to kill. I think we just attack again here. We can Icicle Spear. They go into Tyranitar, so good thing we clicked Icicle Spear. Always good to remember to cover your options. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to quite get the kill, so that will stall out turns. Let's go for Icicle Spear again. No question about it here. Icicle Spear is our move. As always, remember to like if you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, this game, it's kind of a situation where I'm hoping the early Terra pays off. This is a game where I think Terra... No, Terra Electric was good here. Okay, interesting Cinderace. Didn't see that coming. Probably going to get hit with a Sucker Punch here. I think we have to just kind of eat it. I don't really see a better play. Sand's not going to kill it, even if we predicted it a million times in a row. And they turned out to not have it, so that's pretty weird. Dragonite here with a Terra Normal Extreme Speed does not kill unless it's banded. So... has a 50% chance to kill. So let's see what they got. They could go into Scizor first. If I were them, I would definitely chance the Dragonite. The rough thing is, though, with that'll... Okay, we totally Terra... Like, if you want to Terra your Primarina when you have a Dragonite in the back, I am so not going to stop you. Yeah, like that is totally okay with me. I am not upset about that outcome in the slightest. And this looks really good for Tusk here. Tusk kind of just farms this entire remainder of the team. Dragonite, yeah, totally okay with that. Let's click Ice Spinner. We could Rapid Spin into... I think we just Ice Spinner. I think that's the best play. Something or other. Thank you so much for the 50 gifted memberships. The Oil Baron has struck again. Critical hit there tonight. Thank you so much for the generosity. I don't really know what to say. I mean, you're constantly just so incredibly generous and an amazing supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. The generosity is always just crazy with something or other. Thank you so much. So this, we never chance getting bullet punched here. We don't need to chance it. Let's just go Pecharunt. Yeah, that's fine. Only situation I'm worried about is if this Tyranitar starts dancing. I think we just go hard Grimmsnarl on the T-Tar, set up a Reflect. We should be fine. Yep, let's go hard Grimmsnarl here. And let's Reflect here. Ice Beam's kind of weird. Okay, we don't want to ever let this thing sit up. Let's, we can just Parting Shot here, go Wellspring, SD, and just finish this game up. We don't need to SD. I don't know what I'm doing that for. Let's just click Ivy Cudgel. Okay, they want a Draining Kiss. Let's SD then. Let's SD if that's how they want to. They want to be getting critical hits up in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to Horn Leech you. This game's super over. Yeah, and we just click Ivy Cudgel Plus. We can get another game searching here as we wrap up this one. Wellspring, can we kill the... No, let's not be cocky. Let's just go for the Ivy Cudgel. HF. Let's click quickly. Okay, GG. Let's see here. Only thing I was worried about with T-Tar was Dragon Dance. That's like the only way we lost that game. This actually does not look like a great matchup. This looks like a lot of Pokemon we really don't want to see. Like, they've got like 2 really solid Wellspring counters, depending on the sets. They've got 2 really solid Kyurem counters in Garg and Zama. D-Knight's not looking so hot. I mean, it's kind of the point of it. We keep running into Garg, bro. Oh my god. This is like, I don't know what to do a lot of time with these teams. Yeah, it's tough. I think we can lead Petrarunt and throw off a Malignant Chain. Something or other with another 50 memberships, and we don't get the... Dude, come on! Thank you very much, Something or Other, for the generosity. Huge, huge stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the generosity. You've been an incredible support of the channel. As always, if you want to say anything in chat, any message you want to get out there, from the message from the Oil Baron, I will read it out. I know they don't let you read stuff out when you do memberships, but I would absolutely do that. I think our best play is Dragonite here. And I'm going to hope they're afraid of Extreme Speed and go for a Roost. And they're not one bit afraid. They are not one bit afraid. Okay, let's go for Rocks here. They should be afraid now. So we've lost Dragonite. That's not so good. I could have clicked Extreme Speed, but I didn't really think they'd leave it in and risk it just dying. But they were okay with taking that chance, I suppose. I'm actually going to click Headlong Rush here. I think there's a good chance they'll either crunch or swap out into one of these guys. Yep. Please don't be Air Balloon. Yes, heck yes. Beautiful. I'm really glad I made that play, because Petrarunt was obvious there, and I thought they'd try to get aggressive and catch it, and that worked beautifully. So that's awesome news. We're gaming now, folks. Let's get the timer on. Zama comes in again. Now I feel pretty good going into Petrarunt here. Okay. And I'm thinking we just Nasty Plot. I think there's a good chance Garg comes in. Okay, interesting. Let's throw off a Malignant Chain if they want to be clicking Crunch. It's not going to 2-hit KO us, so let's throw off a big Malignant Chain. Hopefully catch a Samurott coming in. We do catch Samurott coming in. Let's see how much this does. Maybe an AV set. Is an AV set, but it's going to get 2-hit KO'd, and we can finish this off with a Malignant Chain. We'll see if they have Sucker Punch. But that should mean, unless this is like, yeah, no priority coming out. Aatrott's dead. This is we've really turned this game around. Having hazard control is also obviously huge. Just realized this team doesn't have any flying resist. Yeah, that's very true. It's a bit of a rough situation. I think we Nasty Plot on this, and then we start clicking Shadow Ball is the play. Should just be a standard Garg set. I'm going to spam Shadow Ball for quite a while before I throw off a Recover, I think. Yeah, they thought I was going to click Recover. That's why I didn't give it to them. I kept clicking Shadow Ball. We do need to keep Petrarunt alive, though. So we're not staying in here. We're going into Grimmsnarl. We do need Petrarunt alive for Zamazenta. It would be a huge mistake to let it die. I wonder if we'll Clear Body block Parting Shot. It is a regular Screens Grimmsnarl, I'm afraid. Psychic Fangs. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Gotta be banded. No, but absolutely nothing else is running Psychic Fangs. I think we can Parting Shot here. Bring in Tusk and Headlong, honestly. Looks good into everything. We'll see if they want to Terra Garg. That gives us info. And that lets it not take a Malignant Chain, and that means they can't Terra anything else. So that'd be a big win for us if they want to Terra Garg. They do want to Terra Garg, and if they Terra Ghosts, that's fair. That's going to make them weak to, to Petron, which is good. I think we can try to go Wellspring here and probably sub up as they recover. They should recover. Yeah, they do indeed. Let's go for Substitute here. Okay, interesting. Hard into Zama. Didn't expect that. We can Horn Leech. They might ID here, actually. Could Cudgel and just fish around a little bit. I think probably Hard Grimmsnarl is the best play. I don't think you'd have Psychic Fangs if you were an Infiltrator Pulse, so I think that's probably Clear Body. I think Grimmsnarl, yeah, Iron Defense makes sense there, so let's Reflect. I'm kind of sad Aatrot isn't better. Bro, you are the only person ever to think Aatrot's like needing any assistance. Aatrot is plenty good. Aatrot absolutely deserves to be an OU. We can go Petron here. Yeah, I figured Garg would come in. Okay, let's recover now. And then we get the nasty plot, the plotting started. Let's throw off a quick Shadow Ball to catch potential Dragapult coming in. Trying to go for Psychic Fangs. I think there's a chance we catch a hard Dragapult here. Hard Zama. Okay, interesting. Let's Malignant Chain. If we could just get this thing poisoned so we don't have to like keep worrying about it, that'd be huge. Wonder what the last set... Okay, Dragapult comes in, gets poisoned. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. I don't want to give up my chance to Reflect again, but I think the Psychic Fangs is coming out. Can this... If this is a banded one... Can Kyurem take 2? It can't. I think we can honestly just let Wellspring go. Wellspring just does not seem that important this game. And it's going to be a U-turn. Okay, I see. Dragapult being put on a timer like that is really, really nice, though. That's really nice. Yeah, Zamazenta makes sense there. I'm down to just let it die. We can click Ivy Cudgel here, and then that'll let our Petron come in and get a recover. Could be like Heavy Slam last. That'd be really cool if they don't have Roar or Substitute. That would make things a lot easier. Let's just heal up here. Garg comes in. We absolutely nasty plot. No question about it. And they should probably just sack Dragapult. Okay, they stay in with Garg a little bit. We get the Spit Off drop immediately. That's pretty unfortunate RNG for our opponent. And they leave it in, which is also interesting. Let's just keep on clicking, I suppose. Okay, let's we can throw off a recover here. Like, I don't mind clicking another nasty plot if that's how they want to play this. Okay, beautiful. Let's click Shadow Ball again. Get another Spit Off drop. Let's recover here. Okay, they go in Dragapult. I feel like you don't do that much with anything, so I'm down to just click Recover here. Click Recover twice, and we'll be fine. Actually, your Psychic Fangs kind of does a lot. We can throw off a Recover. Okay, yeah, that's awesome, because they wanted to get out, so that's good. And then we absolutely, of course, just Shadow Ball here. Down it goes. Nice. Pult comes in. I mean, we can sack... Feels like it's got to be Kyurem. Kyurem is like totally useless at this point. Okay, we might even live. That'd be cool. Kyurem could pull off a... Okay, it's not going to survive. That's fine. We want to actually go Tusk here, get these hazards off the field so we can't get like spun on and that BS can happen to us. They haven't terra'd, so there's a chance... Oh no, they did terra. They totally did terra. What am I talking about? Let's bring in the Petulant. They don't catch us. Let's Malignant Chain here. They crunch. Let's see. If we can get the poison, this is over. It's over. GG. Let's recover. I mean, our only way out of this is like rest or something crazy like that. Go Grimmsnarl here. And just Parting Shot probably into Petulant. And then we can Nasty Plot in case they're a rest set. And they're not. So that's a good game. We get the win there. Beautiful. 4-2. Not too bad. Whoops, not rematch. Not rematch. Okay, 1 second. Gotta plug in my phone here. 1%. Did not realize we got that low on power, and I want to be able to see chat. Okay, HF. Kyurem looks pretty good here. I'm trying to think, like this, not being able to kill Gambit with the Terra Blast is pretty annoying. We keep seeing Guard. Let's go Terra Ground on this. I know it's going to like switch and then we'll start seeing like Toxapex, or no, we'll just like start, well, let's go Terra Ground. Let's go Terra Ground. This is the OU ladder. Okay. Wellspring could potentially be good here. There's a lot of things that could be good here. Kind of just have to play it by ear. I kind of like a Kyurem lead, honestly. I don't think they'll lead Ival, and Kyurem matches up well into a lot of what they've got. Let's just throw off a big Icicle Spear right off the bat. Like, this is a time where I'd love to DD if we had Terra Blast Ground. Okay, they let the Kyurem, they let the Tinglu take an Icicle Spear, which is huge. We get 5 hits. That's nice. Okay, Petunt's not really what we want to see get dragged out there, but it's not the end of the world. I think we go hard Tusk on this. Okay, Ruination comes out. Let's just go for Stealth Rock, I think is fine. I'm worried this is a dual hazard Lou though. So let's actually Rapid Spin instantly. Because what I suspect is going to happen is they'll go for spikes here. Yeah. So now we've denied the double hazard situation, which is really nice. And I think I want to do that again. They should go for spikes here, or rocks, excuse me. And now we can guaranteed kill with a Headlong Rush, which I think is the move. Because it also covers the Petulant switching in. Do we catch it? And it's not Balloon. Huge, huge, huge. Yeah, I'm going to Headlong again. Or we could rock here as well. I think we can rock here. I don't think you just leave in this Petulant to die. Awesome, they go into Lou. We Rapid Spin. Ooh, they might Terra Ghost. If they want to burn their Terra on a 25% Tinglu, I think we let them. Let's Rapid Spin. Team notes. A bit weak to hazards. That's one thing I think worth noting. Do you think people ever get stage fright when they realize they're on stream? Probably. I would guess probably. Ah, they do it. They do it. Oh, but they whirlwind. That's kind of weird. Huh. Interesting. Let's just Ivy Cudgel this. I feel like they won't go into Wellspring risking like a power whip. They do just sack Lou. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try to go for a second spike there when they did that, but I'm not upset about it for sure. Okay. I really think we want chip on this Gambit. So as good as Wellspring looks, I think we just click Ivy Cudgel here. Okay, and they're going to... Wow, that was a very interesting one there. Let's sub up on the... okay, they just click Iron Head again. I really am confused by that. Let's Ivy Cudgel here, I suppose. This King Gambit does not want to click Sucker Punch. This person woke up and said, no, thank you. I don't mind. I won't... no, Sucker Punch is not for me. Let others Sucker Punch. I'll do what I'm going to do. Let's go D-Knight. They absolutely shouldn't Sucker Punch this. They've shown no desire to Sucker Punch in the past. You definitely don't click Sucker on a full HP D-Knight. Okay, interesting Wellspring play there. Kind of tempted to just DD. I don't really know what you do against that. Sure, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, Terra Normal E-Speed is going to probably kill you here. We could Terra Normal Roost first. I think we do that. See, actually, hopefully we don't... Maybe the risking the attack drop was not the play. And come on, dude, it happens. Okay, well, let's DD here. It's like a 10%... Don't get critical. You... Dude! Oh. Okay, alright, fine. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's click Reflect here. I don't know what to say, and it's not. Yeah, sure. No, it would be. It should be knockoff. Really, it should be knockoff. It should be knockoff. Yeah. Okay. Let's go Petrunt Nasty Plot. Let's see what this thing has. Just click Shadow Ball. Doesn't do too much. Hopefully, and it wins the speed. Of course, yeah, it wins the speed tie. That's good. It loses it the first time, wins it the second time, which was optimal for my opponent. So I couldn't have even tried to recover because I didn't know it was that tier. That's good. That's good. Got to get that in there. Let's see the Shadow Ball Eyeval come out. I think that's what we need to happen next. Okay, we get Dragonite on the field. Let's Malignant Chain. We have to get the poison here, basically. We don't. In a manner that I'm sure is a huge shock to you all, we did not get what we needed in that scenario. I think, can we go Kyurem here? Can Kyurem live 2 hits? It can. I think Kyurem is our play. And let's go for an Icicle Spear. Okay, we don't get critical hit though. That's good. Dragonite goes down. They do have to go into Iron Valiant here. I don't think... Actually, no, they can go into Wellspring as well. Let's see what they go into here. Oh yeah, guys, do like the stream. Apparently we have like 0 likes, even though a lot of people are here. Let's see if we can get those numbers up a little. RNG just said, nah, yeah. Don't tilt. I don't think I'm tilting. I think the going for the roost was not a good play. Well, it wasn't, honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Play rough literally has a 10% chance to drop attack, right? Yeah, that was honestly a fine play. We just got, you know. Yeah, we do for sure sack this. They're hitting every play rough. Let's reflect here. I think this thing wins just by SDing here. Like, I think we lose too. Okay, they appear like they might not have SD, which would be huge. Can Tusk come in here? Can we like rapid spin? We have to hope this is not SD, because if it is, I think we've already lost. Can Tusk come in after a parting shot? No, but it's still our best option. Maybe they'll click Play Rough again here. Then Tusk could come in. Okay, we get the parting shot off. Definitely a Petrant moment here. I think we have to click recover. I think not recovering here would be a total throw. T-Bolt, that's a good sign. Do we need a Nasty Plot to kill a Wellspring? No, we do not. So I think we just Malignant Chain here. This Ival... The Ival might Calm Mind here, is the only thing I'm a little worried. Okay, they don't Calm Mind. We don't get paralyzed. The Malignant Chain we should be good here. They do critical hit, but it doesn't kill. And the Malignant Chain takes the Wellspring out. GG. Okay. Whew. Alright, 5-2. Got a little pretty hairy there, but we got through it. We got through it. I do not play VGC, no. I may pick it up at some point, but that's pretty tough right now, just with all the obligations I've got going on in life. I basically only play Pokemon on stream. Keep my skills sharp, and then just with all the work on videos, and it's tough. No time to, like, I'd love to play draft and almost any ability and VGC, but there's just, you know, I just don't, well, I won't say I don't have time, because everybody has time for everything. It's about priorities, but it's just there are things that are going on in my life that are more important to me. Thank heavens that Wellspring of those didn't have SD. It would have been over if it did. HF, okay. Kyurem looks good here. If that Zamazenta can get weakened at all. I honestly think I like a Kyurem lead, because I'm expecting it just to be a Lu lead. Yeah, just a Lu lead comes out, makes sense. We could DD here, I think that's a little greedy. I'm more inclined to just throw off an Icicle Spear. Okay, that is doing a ton. This is a, what is this? This is an attack invest? Is this, we're gonna get the, we get the 5 hit. That did, a lot. It did a lot. 5 hit, okay, I guess that did way too much. Did more than, like, the max roll should have been able to do. I don't know what's up with this Tinglu. I'm worried I'm going to hit with, like, some Custap Berry nonsense here. I think we go into Tusk here. Because I think this Tinglu, it's not weak. It's got to be Custap Berry. It's got to be Custap, and I think it's going to, like, heavy slam or do so, like, Ruination. So I'd rather have Tusk on the field. Zama comes in. Interesting. Let's set up Stealth Rock. I think Gold will come in here. Okay, interesting. The ID, I'm super down to Rapid Spin here. Yeah, I'm so happy with that outcome. We can Reflect here. This seems like a good time as any to get that up. And I'm down to Parting Shot. Okay, and there's now Petrant is going to be, yeah, we can just keep switching to Petrant is totally fine. Okay, yeah, let's Parting Shot. Actually, they might go into Gold here. Go like Ogerpon if they're going to keep spamming Roar. See what they want to do. Eventually, okay, like, I don't really know what. Let's go Petrant. Okay, there we go. Now we can Malignant Chain, probably. Okay, Lu comes out and dies. Awesome. So we have Hazard situation. They have no rockers left. We have officially won the Hazard War in this game, which probably means we've won the entire game. And I don't think Latios can touch. Okay, they can touch it, but we're still going to get up a light screen here. Good play on their part, I must admit. We can bring in Ogerpon. Honestly, that looks really good. And I'm inclined to SD here. Could also have gone Kyurem DD, potentially could have been a good play there. Zapdos just wants to come in. Okay. I'm thinking we sub on a potential Thunder Wave. And we could also fish for Hurricane Miss. Both how those outcomes are good. Let's not get outsped and encored. Okay, they go for U-turn. Interesting. We Horn Leech and we instantly get paralyzed. Sick. Let's go for a Horn Leech again here. That's a super defensive Zapdos. Okay, we did click Horn Leech again. So if the Wellspring comes out, we're in a really good spot. Unless we get full parried. Don't get full parried. Wellspring, don't get full. Yes! Yes, Wellspring. You did what you were supposed to do. Good job. Let's click Ivy Cudgel here. Do we get a critical hit? We don't. That's still fine. We're still looking good. And should be that they go for an attack here. Let's Malignant Chain. Are they stand and crunch again? Petron, can you get it? Can we get the thing? Can we get the thing? You do, Petron. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Okay. We don't want to... Let's see how much did that Aura Sphere do to Grimmsnarl earlier. Let's run a calc on that. This Latios Aura Sphere did... So, okay, it's indicating that this is probably not Specs. Could be Scarf. Not really sure. Ogerpon's pretty useless. We can just scout with that, see what they want to do. Terra Steel comes out, and we see the Aura Sphere happen. Interesting. I should just be fine to click spam, just click Ivy Cudgel here. Okay, and we see that this is one of these sets. Yeah, I'm thinking we go Grimmsnarl, we Light Screen, and then we just go Kyurem Dragon Dance for the win. Seems like a pretty safe play. Yeah, Draco comes out there. We can't afford to DD one more time. I think we will, just to cover the potential Scarf gold. And then we just Icicle Spear here. I love that Icicle Spear is 100 accuracy. Latios comes in. I don't think you live this. Yeah, you super don't. 1, 2, 3, and 4 guaranteed. There we go. That's another reason we should have double DD'd. Not sure why I didn't realize that earlier. Not Balloon. I actually like to preserve the fact that we're this set. This is going to seem like a throw, but we actually don't Terra Blast ground here, just so we can save that knowledge for potentially facing them again. GG. Okay, nice win. We're 6-2 now. We've been climbing since our initial struggles. Started 2-2, now we're 6-2. So we're 4 wins in a row. Or 5, maybe. I have time for another couple games, probably. Win-loss is 6-2. Okay, we're facing this team again. Last time we smoked them with the hazard situation. I don't think they're going to want to have to deal with that again. I'm thinking this time we lead with Grimmsnarl and just get up screens instantly and try a bit of a different approach. Because I think if we try the approach we did last time, they're going to be wise to it. Okay, interesting. Didn't see the Petron lead coming, honestly. Light Screen, like, kind of does not matter at all in this matchup. They could just Malignant Chain, though. I think we actually Reflect. I really like Reflect for so much against this team. Okay, fair enough. I think we can Parting Shot into our own Petron. It's fine. They probably Parting Shot as well. Actually, we can just switch into Petron in case, like, Tinglu comes in. Okay. Wow, that was a Shadow Ball and a half. Do we chance the Speed Tie is the question. I don't think we do. I think we can go into Tusk here. Okay, cool. And I do just want a Stealth Rock here. I don't anticipate them staying in. Yeah, in comes the Lou. Let's just click Headlong. Let's just get the maximum damage. Okay, and there's the red card coming out. Let's click Spirit Break. Let's just go for the damage, as I said. Actually, this is a dicey... I think let's set up a light screen first, in case that Petron wants to come back in. Okay, that went pretty well. Let's just Horn Leech here, in case they go into their Ogre Pawn. I don't understand why they Whirlwinded there. That was honestly an odd play in my opinion. Okay, that's a super Fizz Def Tinglu. Max Fizz Def Tinglu in the house. We definitely just click Icicle Spear here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll do it. Beautiful. We do have Terra Blast Ground Kyurem, which is nice in this matchup for sure. Wellspring comes in. Play Rough, I don't think kills here, dude. I don't think it does. Yeah, so I think our play here is to Scale Shot then. Which is a chance to outright kill, which would be awesome. Please don't get attack drop. We don't. We do hit the Scale Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, Kyurem. Good stuff. Happy to see that. That's very nice. Dragon, this, like, it's so going to extreme speed. To the point I think we go Petulant. Because it was just so absolutely clicking extreme speed there. And now we can Malignant Shade. If we get the poison, that'd be awesome. We get it. Petulant. Yes, finally, dude. And it gets hit. Oh my gosh, Petulant. Finally, you've done something. Okay, Petulant. Maybe we should stop now. This just feels mean. We want to position ourselves so the Kingambit doesn't end up having like a really good time. I think we recover, actually, and then we sack Kyurem. So we don't end up giving that Kingambit a free field day. Okay, they switch into Kingambit there, which makes sense. I'm inclined to just go Tusk and just go for Headlong Rush here. It's going to force the Kingambit to Terra, potentially. And okay, they want to sack Petulant. That is totally fine by me. Iron Valiant. This thing is like, it's the Combine Thunderbolt one, I believe. So I think our play is just go Petulant immediately. And Thunderbolt here, I think, will kill us, is the problem. Has a small chance to, honestly, not a good one. So let's, ooh, Kingambit's still at full health. Let's recover. Okay, and they're going to get the good roll on Thunderbolt, unfortunately. It happens. Go Grimmsnarl. We still have our Light Clay. We can Light Screen here. Or do we want to Reflect? Would Reflect be better? No, I think we live a Moonblast. So, okay, that's good. So yeah, we absolutely Reflect here, no question about it. And then we can bring in Tusk. And then we can Headlong Rush. We have Substitute on Wellspring, so I don't think we're super worried about this endgame. Dragonite, could you maybe just come in extreme speed here? Twice. Likely to 2-hit KO. We can probably go Wellspring first. Do you die to us? You do. Let's Substitute. Okay, wow, they know what's up. Okay, we got them, though. Actually, that didn't kind of honestly go that well. So we Terra Normal here. Then we Extreme Speed, I think, is the play. We have to hope we don't get like a really bad roll. That would be really unfortunate here. Oh, geez. Yeah, this actually... I thought Wellspring lived... I don't know what I'm doing. We should be fine. As long as we don't get a bad roll here, we should be fine. I think we're favored to win. It depends on the Kingambit. No, Kingambit's super bulky. Yeah, maybe we should have gone just D-Knight for... I totally threw on my part. We do get the roll we need, so as long as we don't get really bad roll against Ival, we're fine. Or not really bad. We have like a 70% chance to kill. I don't know. I think it's accounting for Stealth Rock. Yeah. But yeah, should have just gone D-Knight double Terra Normal Extreme Speed. Honestly, misplayed this horrifically. And we do get... Oh, we don't get punished for it. Actually, unless... How much is their D-Knight? No, because we'll outspeed their Extreme Speed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we almost got punished for our poor playing of that endgame. That was not good. But we ended up not getting punished, and we go 7-2. Yeah, should have gone D-Knight, Terra Normal, double extreme speed, and then just finish off the game with Wellspring. That was really bad. That was a really bad sequence there on my part. Yeah, that game was not super well played, but we got there. HF. All right, looks like a super game for Kyurem. Kind of just want to kick it off with Grimmsnarl, get the screens going. Okay, that's actually, I should have probably led with Kyurem, because everybody leads Tinglu and does not think about it for 1 second. That's kind of just how this goes. Let's get up a Reflect, because that's helpful against most of this team. And now let's go into Kyurem. Okay, and let's just go for an Icicle Spear, in case this thing wants to try to Whirlwind us immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we see 5? We do not see 5. That's okay, though. We get Whirlwinded out into Grimmsnarl, which is not that great, but we can at least Spirit Break. We could Light Screen here. I think the better play is just a Parting Shot. We can bring in Tusk, take like 0 from any hit. Future Sight, actually, that's going to be one of those hits we cannot take. We will take quite a bit from, but let's rock up here. Corviknight comes in. Yeah, we don't want to get smoked by this, so I think we go into Grimmsnarl. Let's see. We might see a Defog come out. Okay, they just Brave Bird. Yeah, fair enough. We tank the Future Sight. We want to go back into Tusk here. We absolutely... Okay, they critical hit, which is pretty annoying. Let's Rapid Spin. Hopefully they don't go hard and dry. They do. They made the aggressive into Pult play. Looks like it's a Boots Pult. So we've lost our Grimmsnarl, and Boots Pult kills everything. So we're actually in a really tough spot here. Yeah, this is like pretty scary. We can go into Petrant and threaten with a Shadow Ball here. But this is not great. Not in a great spot. Okay, they go for the Hex. We do get the Shadow Ball off. We could Terra Fairy here. Oof. Kill the Pult. I think we have to. Okay, yeah, that was not awesome, but I guess we got where we needed to go. This is not good. I'm going to recover because I think they'll go for a Future Sight here, expecting... Okay, nope, never mind. I was thinking they'd go for a Future Sight, expecting Grimmsnarl sack, but they just clicked an attack. Didn't think that Sludge Bomb would kill, to be honest, but I guess it did. So so be it. Could go D-Knight down. D-Knight wouldn't be so good. I think probably Kyurem Dance. Is that all we can do? I think Kyurem Dance is our play. Hopefully this thing doesn't have T-Wave. Or it's not Fizz Def. That would also be a disaster. It has Toxic. That's not so good. Let's go for Icicle Spear here, though. Icicle Spear can theoretically kill everything. Maybe force a Terra on Tusk, which would be pretty nice. Probably Terra Steel. I think it goes for Terra Steel Rapid Spin. I think we're probably just over. Let's Icicle Spear. Yeah, Terra Steel. Nothing really we can do about that. And it probably outspeeds us now, too, which is brutal. Okay, they went for another greedy Rapid Spin, though, which is good. We got 4 hits both times, which kind of sucks. Our only chance at winning is absolutely Dragonite at this point. We have to start with Wellspring. 2 Headlong Rushes. It's not going to kill. I think we SD here. Okay, they have CC. I see. Well, we die. Everything dies now. I'm going to hope they don't have Ice Spinner. They probably do, though. Like, yeah, I don't really know what I do here. Sack Grimmsnarl, I guess, so they don't get another... Oh, they have Ice... They reveal the Ice Spinner. Yeah, we're... this is over. Like, we can EQ, but this is... Yeah. Despite the fact this team has all, like, the broken Pokemon that should work, it's not doing so hot, is it? Oh my, what? Like, dude, are you, okay, well, fine, whatever, dude. ID Brave Bird, what are we doing? Okay, this Kyurem is not, I mean, it's been fine. The problem is the hazard situation. Like, we're counting on this Tusk. We need, I feel like you need really solid hazard control if you're going to run this Kyurem, and we don't have that. And that's fundamental. The Wellspring is weirdly sucked. Like, it has not, it's just not been doing much. Maybe we can try... Let's try Terrablast Electric on this, and then try, or we'll do a copy. I want to try the Iron Valiant, because that was just something I've been wanting to give a go. Thoughts on Solgaleo and OU? I think it'd probably not be that broken. I think it'd be fine. Yeah, I think if you're going to run a Wellspring Kyurem, I think you need really solid hazard control, and we just don't have it. SD, we're going to go Terra Ghost for sure. CC, Shadow Sneak, and what's the last move we go with? Could be Spirit Break. Could be Knockoff. Could be Ice Punch. Let's go Spirit Break and just see how we feel. I've never used Spirit Break, so let's give it a go. Looks like one of those games we lead with Grim. I hate getting knocked off. It feels so bad, because you just know you're not going to do anything ever again. Oh, we get instantly critical hit by the Psycho Boost, which would not have killed us. And then now we have nothing for hazards. Oh, good. Good. Okay. All right. That's good. Let's DD up here. All right. Yeah. Is the play rough coming out? Looks like Scarf. Meow. I mean, we lose. Like... We have to, like, hope for a miss and DD again, and they don't get a miss, so... Let's go Dragonite. Let's do this. Do it this way. DD again. Okay, okay. We're maybe getting somewhere here. Let's do the extreme speed thing. Okay. Dragonite, come on. Full send, sweep a team on preview. Let's roost here. Likely CC. Okay, they did indeed have CC. We have to extreme speed and hope they stay in. They stay. We don't get the roll, dude. That was like a 62% roll. Come on. You gotta give me something here. All right, I guess you don't. I guess you really don't have to give me anything. All right, let's reflect. It's like, I don't know what to say about this. I think that's a banded Tusk too. Did so much to Dragonite. Whatever, dude. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I kind of want to just mess around with screens. I hope people were entertained nonetheless. I'm, as I said, pretty ill today. Not really feeling up to the usual level of effort. But, you know, hopefully you guys had fun nonetheless. Only option is Petriment here. Steam Eruption doing 0 is kind of funny. We're going to Nasty Plot up to full, obviously. Their Steam Eruption still won't be doing that much. Okay, they burn, which makes sense. Like, they were going to get that eventually. The Great Tusk comes in. We outspeed you. Unless you're Scarf. You're not Scarf. Cool. DOS. We need you to miss. Actually, we could go. Let's go Grimmsnarl. We'll go Grimmsnarl. And we'll reflect here, hoping maybe like the Kingambit comes in. There's a world where we can win this with Ival. Not much of a world, but theoretically there's a world. Let's light screen here. Zapdos comes in. Let's just throw off a Spirit Break. parting shot, I guess. I think we got a bank on a miss. No, no miss. Oh, they critical hit again, bro? All right, man. GG. GG. Good games. You know, it's fine. Yeah, I don't, you know, we probably weren't going to win that anyway. Let's grab one game with the Farigiraf team. And we'll probably call it. All right, HF. Yeah, Terabug Bolt looks massive here if we can get that going. I think I want to lead with Grimmsnarl, honestly, here. This worries me a little. I'm worried we're going to get, like, tricked. I think we still light screen. Okay, knockoff. Obviously not great, but not horrible. Let's go, honestly, Bolt here, as I'm expecting the Moltres to come in. Okay, Ice Beam. I didn't see that coming. Please don't get frozen. Cool. Let's Calm Mind. As the Treads comes in, I think we tear a bug, and we get the show on the road. Okay, cool. Okay, going for Stealth Rock is an oddly confident play there, so I'm thinking they probably have Stone Edge on Zama, is my guess based on the way they're playing that. But if you're 0 HP, like, you die to a Thunderclap. You might die to a Thunderclap. I think we do Thunderclap here. We do not get the kill. That's interesting. There's Stone Edge. They critical hit. So that was HP invest. HP invested Zama, I don't think would have killed us with a Stone Edge there. So I think that critical hit actually mattered, which is just how today has been going. So that makes a ton of sense, honestly. Does not actually kill us with a Leaf Storm. I think we do. I think we Ice Spinner here either way is definitely our play. Giga Drain comes out. Yeah, it's actually not going to do that much. And we can Rock up here as the Moltres comes in. Makes sense. Looks good. And I think we can just bring in Grimmsnarl, honestly, and we can get up a nice light screen. U-turn comes out. We got critical hit twice in a row by that Moltres, which is kind of annoying. Let's Parting Shot here. Darkrai. Okay, good Darkrai play. That was annoying. Sludge Bomb does kill us here. So let's go into gold on the hopeful Sludge Bomb. Okay, there's the Ice Beam. Make It Rain here is going to do a ton. So let's just click that. Okay, they go for Dark Pulse. Please don't get flinched gold. Beautiful. This should kill thanks to the Metal Coat. Critical hit probably didn't matter there, but depends on a couple other factors. We're looking good to win this with Pecharunt. We can go for Farigiraf here. That looks actually really good. I'm inclined to Nasty Plot. Okay, let's see what they want to do. Glow King, beautiful. We can just Shadow Ball this. I like how Farigiraf is fast enough to outspeed Stun. Okay, we get instantly poisoned, which blows, but let's just Terra Blast here. Like, if we didn't get poison there, we actually, Farigiraf could have done other stuff, but whatever, dude. Molt comes in. Yeah, it's going to be tough. We just die here. I think this is a fine sack. We could sack. No, this is definitely our sack. Go Grimmsnarl here. Click light screen, and then we try to win with Pecharunt is completely our play. Let's Parting Shot out here into the Pecharunt. And we Nasty Plot. Actually, this thing's going to roar us. Ah. Should have known. Okay. We can get in gold here. That works too. We can Nasty Plot. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Terra Water and Slowking. Doesn't really help you against... I guess it helps a little against Pecharunt. Does Make It Rain do more here or Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball does more. We do outspeed, which is huge. And we just kill. We just kill the thing. I did not think you would do that, Goldengo. I guess you went and got the crazy roll, Goldengo. Good on you. Good on you, buddy. Farigiraf, always here to save the day. We ended up going 8-4, keep counting the Farigiraf game, which is not too bad. This Farigiraf team is honestly kind of cracked. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. As I said, this is not my finest stream, either in building creativity or battling, because I'm pretty well sick, and yeah, you know, kind of get that brain fog and all that. But I wanted to stream today still because I know some people, you know, look forward to it, enjoy it, use it to sleep, whatever. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, we got some bad RNG. Got a little bit salty for a little bit, but I'm not that worked up about it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. And you know, we got some luck too. We got bailed out in a game, so you know, it happens. And yeah, let's try to end this on time. Thank you guys for joining. Let's end this, and we'll do a more interesting Grimmsnarl set some other time. We'll do a bulk up Grimmsnarl.